見よ、これが全ての邪悪竜の頂点に立つ俺様の真の姿。
Alright, so LR Omega Shenron is here. We're gonna see. we'll see what this guy is able to cook here for us today. I guess I'll just make sure that there's no other intros that's gonna play here. So Omega, I'm sure some of you guys have seen maybe some gameplay of him already, seen his details. A lot of people aren't really a fan of this unit, and I just want to try him out for the video, right? By the way, his card art is so just disgusting. And I also want to make sure I shout out Dokkan Entropy. It's a private server that's available. If you haven't checked out Dokkan Entry, feel free to give it a try. Pretty cool. A lot of interesting, fun mods. I'll have the link in the description below, but let's just hop into the video, of course. So, yeah, again, full link level 10 Rainbow. We'll see what this guy's doing right here. So, we have a lot of his links active. We could get most of his links active right here. But I think we'll go ahead and... Should I keep the Shadow Dragons with him? We'll have this guy coming over here. No, we'll do this so we can get Big Bad Boss as a thing. Like, because this is going to be a situation where there's no Shadow Dragons. Now, Omega, on the full GT Bosses lineup, again, he gets 5% damage reduction per GT Bosses category ally. So, once he's able to get all of that, that's 35% reduction. Then, for the first 7 turns, he does create Rainbow Key Spheres. And with each Rainbow Key Sphere he gets an additional 7% damage reduction. So right here, we're getting 28% damage reduction, plus the 35% damage reduction he has at the start of turn. If I'm not mistaken, that is 63% damage reduction if the math I'm doing right in my head. 63, 62, one of the two, right? And that will allow him to get a good amount of reduction, even just before he super attacks. 394k defense. I think that's quite, like, solid with 63% reduction, right? That's good, right? He's basically able to survive any super attack even before he super attacks. Now, keep in mind, he does get 50% defense on his 18 key, so he's gonna basically jump up to around 600k defense once he supers. We don't even have like a lot of these like Shadow Dragon Saga type links activated. Alright, so this guy's instantly super attacking us right here, and obviously we take double digits. Not really much. Yeah, 5 mil. The thing about Omega that's really bad right now is his offense, right? I'm not really, from what I see with his numbers, I'm not really finding an issue with his defense, but his offense is way too low. So the thing about him is he builds 20% attack with each attack he performs. That goes up to 150%. But obviously, he doesn't actually have any additionals, right? All I talked about, right, from what he's doing is, that's all he's doing, right? There's nothing else. The rest of it, like, super battle type abilities, sure. But this guy, this is really, really odd. So this time, he's going to get a good amount of links active, and he has support. So yeah, now he's starting off at 439k defense, which is quite good. From what I've seen, doesn't really seem like it's going to be too much of an issue for him to get the well, at least like I'd say at least like 3 rainbow orbs is going to be pretty likely for us to be able to see him get, which is quite good. This guy might hit a little bit, we'll hit it somewhat harder, but yeah, see 6.8 compared to the 5 mil last turn. Obviously it's definitely a difference because we have like for example, Shadow Dragons is a link that's active now, and that gives a lot of extra attack. Brutal Beatdown does give also a lot of extra attack there. But look, we have this Shenron that came out during the 7th anniversary. This dude is just doing just way more damage than what this guy is doing. Obviously, LR Mega is like infinitely better defensively, but like this is a banner unit from a year and a half ago, man. I don't know. I feel like his damage should be better. His defense is fine. It's just that GT bosses, right? I mean, looking at this team isn't really that great, right? Like you're not gonna go into like Shenron and take this guy in there, right? We're about to get a new fight against Omega Shenron himself. I would assume that fight is gonna be the most difficult fight in the game. Probably might not. Who knows? Might not even be close. There's some details we know about that fight, but we don't have like the exact stats. But you know, I believe he's either physical or in at the end. No, he's either STR or in at the end, right? So if he's STR, I guess this Omega will be good there with his reduction. Even like without the full GT bosses lineup, if he gets like, I don't know, like 28% reduction from the rainbow or key spheres he can make, he'll be able to defend well, I think, even without all the GT bosses units like on the team. But back to this guy again. The issue is that he builds up the attack really slowly, because he has to do, what is that? That's literally 12 attacks he has to do, right? No, it's, wait, because I can't do the math in my head. Apparently, it's not 12 attacks. I'm actually crazy. See, like the orb changing here didn't really pan out for us. We can only get one rainbow orb, which is kind of stupid. We'll grab that with you, and then we will get this with you. He has to do, that's 8 attacks. So yeah, he has to do 8 attacks for his full passive to be built up. And honestly, for this guy, instead of having to do each attack, he should have had to receive attacks, because he's your slot 1 tank. He's a slot 1 tank at the team. And it's like, okay, well, he has all this defense, like, even just starting off. And once his full passive is built up, his damage isn't really that bad. Especially if he's able to get his revive skill activated. Now, the revive skill, it's if HP is 50% or less at the start of the turn, you could revive with 70% HP when, of course, a character, this character or an ally is KO'd within the same turn. Once that happens, he does, of course, revive with a 70% HP. Then that Omega Shenron specifically that revived also gets an additional super attack guaranteed, and his attacks become super effective against all times. But the issue, again, with like running him as a leader, is you can't even get both of the Shenron's full passive active. The reason why that's a thing, okay, well, 10 mil right there, like 10 mil is not good, right? It's like, I remember, I don't know, like 2-3 months ago, someone was telling me, oh, 10 mil is a good attack stat. And it's like, it's a fine attack stat. Like, it's an okay attack stat. Like, honestly, 10 mil is like, could you even say 10 mil is a benchmark? Because like so many units nowadays do 10 mil, and then they do another 10 mil, and then they do another 10 mil. Or they're just straight up doing more damage, like a 25 mil attack or something. Maybe 25 mil is a bit much. But like, you know, a lot of these units hit really hard nowadays, obviously. And even though this guy is primarily the defensive unit, the point of him is that he's supposed to carry this GT boss's team. But like, this GT boss's team is weak enough to where if you're not doing the damage, like, he's not the one doing the damage, but no one else is also doing the damage, right? And it's like, okay, well, if the team had other units that could fill the roles that weren't being fulfilled, like if we had a really, really mega hard-hitting GT bosses, like, let's say like there's a Sin Shenron, like banner unit that came out or something, and he hits really hard for some reason or something. Like that could have been good for them, but no. We can get the active skill here. Could the active skill even kill? I don't even know if the active skill would kill here. I'll wait a little bit to get the active skill. It can be used from the 6th turn or from the 3rd turn if the enemy is in attack or defense down status, but not really going to be something you see commonly like red zone and stuff. And even then, like in red zone, usually you don't even want to use it on turn 3. So yeah, again, this guy's building up over time. Defensively, he stays the same. He doesn't build up any defense. He doesn't gain any defense after like receiving some attacks. It's purely offense that he builds up over time. So yeah, I guess at this point I should try to aim to get the revive skill, that we could see how he's looking like with the revive, right? You can start doing these additional attacks like and stuff like that. So I'll put this Sin Shenron in the middle right here, in the front right here. We'll put him right there. Bam. We'll just give him this. We'll give Sin this. Let's try to give him not as many orbs. And then this unit, I didn't want to give him a lot of orbs, but I guess I kind of have to, right? This unit is kind of mad too. Like, again, just look at the team. It's just not really looking great right now. Okay, so we should be able to enter the turn under that HP threshold. I don't think this guy's super attack would kill this unit. But it may do some reasonable damage. So I guess let's hope they don't get super attacked and we just take normals. Well, how hard is it? Does this kill me? This might kill me, huh? Ah, dang it. Okay, we'll be right back. Let me get the revive. Alright, so we have the revive that's available to us. We'll go ahead and make sure it's popped. We should be able to get it this turn, I think. We'll go ahead and make sure we play the revive skill, and everything will be good from there. Alright, let's grab this with you. I assume, Instant will take the damage. He does not. Okay, well, it's fine. I actually want my Omega to be the one that revives. Oh my goodness, what was that? Because, again, the stupid thing is, Omega, he doesn't activate, like, if one Omega revives, the other Omega doesn't get his full passive, right? So, well, that's not fortunate at all. Okay. What are we looking like here? We're full tech. We should be okay. Yeah, we should be fine for the most part here. So I don't want to kill here. We can get the active skill, funny enough. Okay. We'll use this right here. We'll give Texan these. Bam. We're not going to heal above the threshold with this, so we should be okay. So I guess I'll just skip until we have the revive used. What about that? Alright, so that's the revive. Again, we'll be able to show here, but the revive does not proc the friend Omega. And it's full passive, which I don't know why it doesn't. It really should. 23rd World Tournament Goku works like that. And if you want Omega to carry you, like, what's the point in not allowing this Omega to get his full pass, right? Like, if this was like a 12 mil super effective against all types, and then after this he's doing like a double super, like that's where his damage could actually, you know, start getting useful, I'd say. So like right here, we'll see. Right here is getting 30% support. He doesn't have Fierce Battle. We could get Fierce Battle here, but we're not going to. I'm gonna make sure we'll just grab the Rainbow Orbs here. We'll grab this with you. And then I'm actually going to heal. We'll use the Sensu just in case. Right here. And then we'll grab this. So, Omega. Again, he doesn't get any defense stats. He purely gets offense, right? He gets super effective against all types. And then he's able to begin double super attack, right? So, 10 mil, super effective. And the double super will come in. You know, it's like... That's okay, right? That's solid damage. 7 mil right there. Then he could potentially do another one. But again, this is where he's going to be able to start building his attack passive. It's like... Yeah, see, because that attack still counts to build up his passive, even though it's just a normal attack. I don't know. So how many attacks has this guy done? I actually didn't even count. So he's relatively built up. He's about halfway built up, I'd say. Because what turn are we? We're in turn 9. Yeah, he's pretty much at the bare minimum halfway built up. Because this guy's been on rotation the whole time. So it's turn 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So that's 5 attacks. Then he did 3 right now. So no, he is fully built up now with his full 8 attacks. Okay. So we're going to have a pretty good rotation. This next one right here. The active skill. I also need to use active skill. Next turn we will use the active skill. And we'll see what the active skill could do. I think that we kill this turn though. Question mark? Do we kill this turn? I'm not too sure. Because again, this guy is, I think he's also fully built up somehow. I'm not sure how exactly he is fully built up. Maybe it's just because he has Fierce Battle from the Sin, right? But he crit actually. Okay. That's good, that's good. Let me play this active skill here. This should be able to do some pretty good damage. And let me turn off the skip here. Let's just go ahead and play this right now. So the active skill is basically able to do a nullification, which is good. I think him having the ability to nullify with the active skill is quite good. He does also debuff 30% attack and defense to the enemy, I believe. So if you're in Super Battle Road again, that could be useful, right? But that's kind of it. Since he doesn't get any defense in his super attack, his defense doesn't raise. So he's at 479k here. I think this will be his best looking turn in the video. He'll get his full reduction technically here, right? And then we'll grab this with you, and then we'll grab this. Let's see. Let's just see the damage this guy could do. This is him basically fully set up right here. Very, very intrigued. Let's see. What do you got here, buddy? So a 17.39 million attack stat. And then we're going to do the guaranteed additional super. By the way, this is all super effective against all types. So like right here on this turn, I mean, that damage he's doing is it's not bad. Oh, he wasn't even fully built up. He still built up more of attack. See? So he wasn't even fully built up. And I think his attack stats look pretty fine here, but it's like this unit sucks and Tech Nova sucks, right? So that's the issue. We're kind of juicing this guy up in an unrealistic fashion, but these are the only units that you can do that with. So yeah, that's Omega Shenron. His actives does have a KO screen, by the way, but wait, does this guy Rainbow Orb change? Yeah, he does Rainbow Orb change. Okay, I was gonna say. Anyways, that's LR Omega here. Let me know what y'all think. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.